I didn't know if you had to get to where you are going instantly.
I do, but I'll wait.
All right, thank you, sir. The gentleman from Georgia, Congressman Collins, is next.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that, and Mr. Norquist, you know, as an old Baptist pastor, I'm used to people getting up and walking out whenever they feel like it. So, you know, if you need to, God bless you. Have a great day. You know, as we go, you know, I want to echo what my friend from California just stated a few minutes ago. How many times are we going to keep doing this? Y'all all look great. God bless you. It's good to see you again. We've had these discussions over and over. I'm one, and I appreciate the chairman bringing this up because it's now time to mark up, move on, and get something to a new topic. Okay, but I think at the end of the thing, I support the bills that are being discussed today, but I really do want to talk about for just a moment. One, again, I had this conversation at this hearing last Congress about the just what I believe is just ludicrous 50 W-2s that we can't simplify. And we got into a long conversation, and I'm not going down that hole again. I just want to say that, but I appreciate you being here. But I do want to talk about one that is not on our list today, and I hopefully it will be pretty soon, and that is H.R. 235, the Permanent Internet Tax Freedom Act. It's not before the committee today, and I can't talk about states' regulatory and tax authority without first mentioning that bill and encouraging the subcommittee and the committee as a whole to take quick action on it. I'm a strong supporter and a proud co-sponsor of the Permanent Internet Tax Freedom Act introduced by Chairman Goodlatte. The Internet Tax Freedom Act has been extended multiple times and passed the House by voice vote only last Congress. Again, that's what we do a lot of times. Let's kick it down. It's almost like we got to find a can to kick. So let's just find this can and we'll kick it again next year. It will expire on October 1st of this year. Simply put, we can't let this happen. This would actually permanently prohibit federal, state, and local governments from imposing taxes on Internet access. I don't think anyone would argue about the enormous impact of the Internet and the access to information and the opportunity that it provides. We need to keep it affordable so that Americans of all backgrounds can access the Internet rather than adding to the already huge burden faced by taxpayers. It is critical that we make permanent the Internet Tax Freedom Act once and for all to protect consumers and maintain grow access to the Internet, to prevent multiple discriminatory taxation, to encourage innovation, and to promote job creation and economic growth. And before I yield back, I want to say something that was said, and I think Mr. Norquist, I think you said it, I think it's been actually probably implied by several others. Until we get to a position in the federal government, I'm from the state government level, I worked for 6 years in Georgia, the issues of taxes, issues of spending. I'm asked all the time by folks, why can't you just, you know, do a budget? Why can't you? And I think it goes back to the inherent problem that we have. Government does it sort of the backwards way of most businesses. Most businesses will look at a business plan and say, okay, this is what it's going to cost me if I open this business, that it's going to cost me X dollars to break even and then to make a profit. Government starts the opposite way around. They say, let's tax and figure out how to spend it. And until we get that problem right, states are going to be looking for money. Local municipalities are going to be looking for money. We've had a lot of discussion about a bill that's not on the agenda today, marketplace fairness. But I think we've got to get back to common sense. That's what the people in the 9th District expect. And if we need to have an adjustment and we need to talk about the whole aspect of budgeting, let's do so. But let's remember at the end of the day, what's government's purpose? Why are we here? And then we can see how the funding fits the purpose instead of our growing purpose and finding a funded for it. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.